Hello, I am Taylor Bennett with the Bechtel School of Music, and I am back with another tutorial for how to play the second song in our book of Tightrope Themes, one-string etudes for violin and piano. This is going to be song number 2 in your book, which is called Tell Us a Story. Now, if you've been working through this study and you just finished song number 1, you're probably feeling light and happy because that song was written in a major key. We are going to move into a minor key now. We are still going to be playing exclusively on the G string, but if you look at your key signature, you will see that we have 2 flats. So we have technically B and E flats. Now, because we are on the G string, we're not going to have to worry about E flat, but we will have to pay attention to that B flat, which will require us to use a low 2 on the G string, rather than putting that second finger right on our second tape. So pay attention to that, make sure you're up on your low 2s, and let's get started. I am going to begin by playing our first stanza, so take a listen. So this song is a lot moodier than our first song, and it is also written in 3/4 time. So instead of having that 1, 2, 3, 4 beat, we're going to be thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So make sure you're also up on that 3/4 counting. All right, let's look at the notes. We're starting again on open G, but right away we're going to be putting down that low second finger, then going to first finger, and then going to 3. Now, if you can master this first measure, you're going to have mastered a lot of the song because this is one of our recurring themes. Let's listen just to that first measure. All right, then we're going to go back down in the second measure, starting on third finger and playing 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to finish it out with some half and quarter notes. 1, 2. All right, make sure to add in a bow reset there, and we're going to continue on, and again, we'll see this theme. But our second measure is different this time. Watch carefully. We're going to play 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. But our rhythm's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right, let's listen just to those 2 measures of the second phrase again. All right, we're going to continue on again, ending with some quarter and a dotted half note. Now we're going to have a bow lift and a reset there, and you'll notice that there is a repeat in the middle of this song, right? So we are going to, at this point, follow that repeat marking back to the first repeat marking that you'll see, which is exactly where your part comes in after that piano intro. So you'll go ahead and play that entire phrase all over again. So you'll hear this the second time through. Assuming that was our second time through, let's keep looking. Listen to the next part. So we're going to be following this, this tempo kind of here of 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then moving into 2 measures of straight quarter notes. Now, the fingerings for our measures with those 8th notes are different. The first one's going to be 3, 2, 3. The second is going to be 2, 1, 2. So we're just stepping down and then back up. And then for our next 2 measures, we're going to have nice steady quarter notes, and we're just going to walk up, G, 1, 2, 3, and back down, 2, 1. Listen there. All right, moving on, now we are going to see that same rhythm that we just saw, 1 and 2 and 3 and. sorry, it's not exactly the same rhythm that we just saw. We're starting it the same with that 1 and, those eighth notes on beat 1. But then instead of our half note, we're going to add quarter notes. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and. Just listen there. But even though we've split that half note up into 2 quarter notes, the fingering is going to be the same. We're still going 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So just pay attention to the rhythm, to adding in that quarter note. Then, to finish that section, we are going to end by playing an open G on a half note, second finger, and first finger. We're going to add with another one of those bow lifts and resets, and then we're going to have 4 measures of rest while the piano does its thing. Pay very close attention to the section that we just covered, because in it we're going to be playing with our dynamics, right? The louds and the softs in music. We're going to crescendo up to mezzo forte and then decrescendo back down until we fade off and let the piano take over. After a piano interlude, we are going to see a return of our original theme. Remember this? But again, it's not exactly the same, so check those fingerings. It's not exactly the same as the beginning, but it is going to follow that same rhythmic cadence. But instead of our beginning, we're going to go. Now instead of third finger, we're going to play first finger. 1, 2, 1. Then reset, and we have that same phrase to start us off one last time. Now that ending phrase is exactly the same as our second phrase after the beginning. The only thing different here is at the very end, our final note has what we call a fermata. So that means that we get to hang on to that a little extra, stretching out those 3 beats and kind of fading off into the night. All right, now that we've walked through it, let's put the whole thing together with the piano accompaniment.